Hello everybody, thanks for joining me on the driver's seat. Today I'm gonna review a case. In this case, I'm calling it a safe case, and I'm gonna explain why. This is the Spigen S25 Ultra Tough Armor case. So it's a heavy duty case in Spigen's book. It has raised edges. So before I do that, so even before I come with this one, this is my S25 Ultra. So let's unbox it. If you get this case, do you need a knife in order to open the box? The answer is no. Right? Easy access, no frustration opening this case, right? Let's get it out. Now, I call it a safe case because I've purchased so many Spigen cases. I threw away the box for my Z Fold 5, again, Spigen. I happen to found the box good. I like to show you guys. So this is Spigen. This is for my S23 Ultra. This is for my S22 Ultra. Okay, you see this? This is the this is the one for the S24 Ultra. And here, folks, you got the one for the S25 Ultra. Okay? So just to let you know, I'm a big Spigen fan, and that's why we call it a safe case. And I have this thing on my note on my Z Fold 5. You can't go wrong with it. So I'm gonna remove this. So let's get these guys out of the way. Spend so much money on cases, sometimes we barely use them. Anyway, so as for this case, folks, here's the case, here's the side, right? Now, this is a case with plastic backplate. So first, I'll give you the view when it's on the phone. So just to open this, it has kickstand right here. You know what? I have to say, ever since I've been buying Spigen cases, I think that was back when I had the Note 3, okay? And back then they used to make two colors, a black and white. Because I remember back then I had the black phone, the black Note 3, and my wife had the white. I got the black version for myself and the white for her, okay? So, and since the beginning, I remember one of the things, like, this thing is flimsy. But you know what, folks? So many generations later, I have not had one of these flimsy kickstand broken, okay? So I like it. I like the fact that it's small. You'd rather have this than not having any kickstand at all. Although I barely use kickstand, but the fact that you have it here is a plus. You have camera protection. It's raised, so in Spigen's world, okay, this one is called the yellow pad. It's called XRD foam, the yellow pad protection right here. It has raised edges for both the cameras and the screen, okay? It has military grade drop protection, although it's not rated exactly for how many feet. You have fast wireless charging capability, meaning when you have your phone, in this case, it can be charged wirelessly, and it is MagSafe ready as well. And I'm gonna show you this, okay? Look at this. So this is here, but the magnet inside. So if you have a fast wireless charger, it's ready, and you have the MagSafe. So this, see it, folks? I like to give you close up. See, isn't this interesting, right? So just for you to see. And here's the back. This is where it seats. Give you the case, right? So now, let's see how it seats. You know, I'm gonna put it in the case and removing it to see how easy it's gonna be. And this is my S25 Ultra, and this is the ESR case. You can see the review as well, all right? So, before I put the phone in, let me put the back plate, okay? So I'm doing this. If you just purchase your S25 Ultra, or you're thinking about doing so, you know what? You're wondering, should I get a case? Of course, you're gonna get a case. Most of you, right? But which case should I get? This is how easy it is to put the phone in, right? And let's check the bezels here, right? You have, I think you have sufficient bezel for protection, right? All around. And the good thing about, when I keep on saying that I kind of like the flat surface screen better than the edge ones, right? You see this? And let me give you a view of the side while being on the phone. It feels pretty good. See it? All right. You see the buttons? Now, when you look at the buttons are not raised. They more like on the same level as the side. So you have the side coming out, and then the buttons is on the same level. So this is the power button, or you can call it the action button, and this is the volume up and down. You see it? And here you have some protection on the side, right? Just making sure I show you all the holes, okay? Yep, here's the other side, right? Here's the bottom. Now you got all your holes taken care of, right? Microphone, charging port, speaker, and then you have this. Now, this, you can see the protection. It's not much, but you do have some protection compared to, I mean, I like to get back to this case, my favorite case, right? Compared to the sub case, right? Compared to the sub case, you see how this one is out to protect the S Pen area. Now I'm gonna do the same here. Do you see the difference? Yes. So you definitely get more protection for the S Pen on this case than this. But this one feels pretty good in the hand. Very good. It comes in different colors. I have the green color. It comes in gray, black, and it comes in gray, black. Actually, you know what? Here's the black version. Okay. Here's the black version. I'm glad that I'm about to show you. Comes in gray, black again. This is the S25 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and this is the S22 Ultra. This is the S24 Ultra. So just for the purpose of showing you, all right? So these may look similar, right? These three, they may look similar. So these are your three colors. It comes in, and as you can see, I have all three colors. You have this, the gray, okay, the green, the black, S25 Ultra, S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and this was the S22 Ultra. All right. So as you can see, I have what, 4 generations here. Interesting, right? So it comes in these colors. Per my experience, right? One issue eventually, sometimes you have with these cases, this back plate, right? Although it's I just like the green color, okay? Okay, the back plate, you have some good camera protection, okay? It seems like it's flush, but you still have, best way to look at it is this way, here you go. It seems like it's flush, but you have an idea, right? But you do have some protection there, here. See it? Then what I wanna point out as well is when you have this case and Tough Armor, MagFit. This is my Sheet 2 charger by Ugreen, right? So I'm gonna turn it on here. So let's see. Here you go, folks. Fast charging. It's gonna change instead of 2 hours. It must say 1 hour something at some point. Wait for it. Give it a moment. So think about it. 56% battery life, and then it's gonna take me about 1 hour and 5 minutes until full. Okay. You may wanna see a little shake here. Oh, it's pretty strong. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right? Not bad at all. Not bad at all, folks. All right. You know what? I'm impressed. And it's this case. Now you realize why I say this case is the safe choice. It's the safe case. Not because it keeps the phone safe. That it's not the point. The point is it's a safe choice, right? I think averagely most of my phones for the past 10 plus years, I've had this case. Now there's something, the backplate. I want to talk about this backplate. At some point, what I hate is that at some point this one is gonna be scraped. Now I said you do have some protection, right? Let's see if anything is on the table. We're gonna do a scrape test, okay? To see exactly if I place this phone on the table, am I gonna have any cushion, any protection from having this scrapes or scratch? We're gonna try this. So, and I'm gonna explain how, okay? So this is a drop or a few drops of alcohol right here, right? So if you see, I already see dirt here. So meaning there's no protection. Eventually what's gonna happen, right? What's gonna happen? So you have this case. This is, if there's a con about this case, is this. When you place it on the table, there's no protection. I believe these should have been a little higher than this to protect the case. Do you see what I mean? But as a result, you have this one is exposed, and whenever you place it on something, this one is what rests on any flat surface. So here's my test. If there's no protection, I'm gonna run it on the table. This is the script test that I'm doing here. And then you're gonna see the alcohol is gonna be touched, right? First, just to give you an idea. All right, let's do this. I think it may be the same for this case. Let's try this case. Let's see when I run it if the drop of alcohol is gonna be touched at all. Let's see. You see this? Do you see this? So what that means, whenever you put this case on the table on any flat surface, this area is protected, because in this case, this one is protected by this, right? So let's try this case. What about this one? We'll do it. I think I should do a special just with this one. Doesn't pretty good. See this? Does not touch it. Now let's try the same thing with this case, folks, to see if it's gonna touch. Actually, let me try the ESR case. I mean, I did the review already, but why not trying it? Because this one is so flat. I wanted to know, is there any protection? And I think I found some protection here for the flat surface. Here's the script test, folks. Here, let's see. Let's do it like this instead. Here. Oh, just a little bit now. Just a little bit. Let's see here. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. That was here you got a little bit here, and then the camera bump, right? So we're gonna do the test with this one. Alcohol is gonna dry pretty quickly, right? Okay, so a little drop here. Come on now, wasting my alcohol. Here we go. So let's do the same test with this one. I know it's getting lengthier, but it's important for me to do this. Watch this. Da 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 da. Here we go. This is the script test. Flat surface. You see it, folks? So technically with this one, whenever you put it on any flat surface, there's no protection here. What touches any flat surface is this one. And as a result, you know what's gonna happen. This one is gonna be scraped and scratched like crazy. All right. As for look, the case looks pretty good. Appearance, it's on the rugged side, but it still looks nice, pretty sleek. It has all the cuts, and I show you all the holes and buttons. Buttons feel pretty good. And this is the power button, the action button, and this is the plastic, very tactile, right? Nice button material. There's no silicone, it's just plastic back, and it's plastic. It's a hard plastic in the back, and then this one is more rubbery. Build quality seems pretty good. And the only flaw that I would point out is this one, as I mentioned earlier. So level of protection, it says it does have some military grade protection, but it's not rated. So it fits pretty well in the phone. You saw here's the removal. If I were to remove the phone from it, okay, pretty simple, right? And then I'm gonna place the phone back. All right, you have some good grip for sure. Although this side is plastic, but it's more like a resistant, like a matte finish. So it feels pretty good in the end. The grip is good and it feels comfortable. It's not a case that if you hold it for an extended amount of time that it's gonna hurt your hand. And again, for my experience, I already told you. Not only this one, I mean, it is about the same. I have it for all 4 generations, and I've had this case for so long. So again, folks, can I recommend this case? This case costs $22. So for $22, here's my question. You have this case for $22. You have this case for $10. You have this case for $30. Now, put yourself to me. Bring the camera closer. Would you spend money? Would you spend your hard-earned money on this case? Seeing this for 22, this for 10, this one for 30, is it justified now to spend money on this one, right? Again, I love this case. If you have the budget for it, $22 doesn't hurt. You got the protection. It looks good. Let me know what you think. Again, my name is Birdie. Let's talk. Tell me, is it a case that you like? Would you buy it, or do you have it? Have you used it? Share with me. Let's talk. Until next time. Bye-bye.